To everyone present over here. Welcome to the valedictory session of the 5-day long faculty development program organized by the Computer Science and Engineering Department of Institute of Engineering and Management, Kolkata. Now, I would like to call the coordinator of this program, Dr. Mohua Chakraborty, to deliver her vote of thanks. Dr. Chakraborty is the Dean of Faculty Affairs in Institute of Engineering and Management, Kolkata. She received her PhD from Jadavpur University and Masters from Calcutta University. She has more than 60 publications, which includes patents, books, journals, and proceedings. She is the senior member of IEEE. Now it's a pleasure to call ma'am to say a few words. Over to you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, Nilanjana. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely.
Good afternoon, everybody. I welcome all of you to the valedictory session of this Atal FDP, which is organized by the Computer Science and Engineering Department of Institute of Engineering and Management, Kolkata. I'm sure all of you have liked the technical sessions, which were conducted by some of the famous academicians and industry experts. Hope you have enjoyed the hands-on sessions. What about the course completion exam? Hope we were able to answer all the questions and have done extremely well. Finally, we are about to end the 5-day long FDP on emerging trends in AI and ML applications, sponsored by AICTE. We really gathered a good amount of knowledge as an outcome of this program in recent trends on AI. All the speakers have delivered very focused talks, matching with theme of the program. I thank all the resource persons for giving us this valuable time in delivering wonderful lectures. We had Dr. Umapada Papal. He's a professor of ISI, Kolkata, and he talked about the different phases of document image analysis. He discussed in details text graphics separation algorithms like biscript OCR, multiscript OCR, approach, water reservoir-based features, etc. He also demonstrated the concepts with some example dataset and how the systems can distinguish between different scripts. He also introduced the participants to new document analysis applications like fraud signature, fraud handwriting detection, and graphological behavior. Apart from fraud detection, he introduced air handwriting and shared ongoing work on the concept, its limitations, etc. His parcel sorting application is being used in the airport of Singapore. Next, we had Dr. Josna Kumar Mandal. He is a professor in Computer Science and Engineering, University of Kalyani, West Bengal. He talked about predictive data modeling and analytics on neural computing and cryptography, particularly for wireless communication. Dr. Mandal started the session by introducing the problem domain and the need of a statistical test for determining whether or not the generator is suitable for cryptanalysis. He explained random bit generation using chaotic map. He also described various cryptographic tests and different applications in document authentications. We had our guest for the occasion, Dr. Chandan Chakraborty from National Institute of Technical Teachers Training and Research, NITTTR, Salt Lake. Dr. Chakraborty conducted the session on machine learning in medical diagnosis. He started the session with a brief explanation about AI in healthcare. He discussed in details machine learning in the medical image. He broadly talked about the use case like diabetic retinopathy and diabetic maculopathy. He talked about other clinical features as well. Then he explained the pre-processing, segmentation, and feature extraction and classification in retina blood vessels. He also explained in details about detecting breast cancer from medical images. The sessions 10 and 11 were on the need for AI processing at the edge. Both the sessions were conducted by Dr. Arpan Pal, Chief Scientist and Researcher at TCS Research and Innovation, along with his team, Mr. Gitesh Kulkarni, Swarnava De, Arijit Mukherjee, and Shonak De. Dr. Pal and his team explained the concepts of AI, need for edge, and introduced various use cases in this area. They explained the issues with AI ML in tiny embedded systems and its solutions. Also, a focus on NLP, speech models, neuromorphic edge, how it is inspired by the human nervous system and is different from traditional AI ML systems were beautifully explained by the team. The speaker of the session on stress management was Dr. Bapaditya Chaudhary, who is a consultant psychiatrist in AMRI and Apollo hospitals. Dr. Chaudhary talked about how stress can affect the human body, mind, and behavior. He also talked about sleep hygiene and the emotion regulation process. Dr. Chaudhary's message to the participants was to keep space for relaxation and venting out and to stay connected, care, and share. Last but not the least, Mr. Shobhushati Mukhopadhyay delivered an excellent hands-on training based on Google Colabs. I thank Dr. Nilanjana Dattaroy and Professor Shukarna Mukherjee for leading the organizing team of this FDP. Along with them, we have Professor Tufan Shaha, Professor Shumanta Chakraborty, Professor Shubhasri Roy, and Professor Babravi Ghosh in the team, without whom it would not have been possible for us to smoothly conduct the program. I'm extremely thankful to Professor Tufan Shaha and Professor Shumanta Chakraborty for their full technical support and backup. I'm thankful to Professor Shubhasri for conducting the program so beautifully as a rapporteur and Professor Babravi for a tedious job of keeping all the records of the FDP. I express my heartfelt gratitude to our director, Professor Dr. Shotajit Chakraborty, for giving us an opportunity to organize the whole program. I would also like to mention the names of all our colleagues in CSE department of IEM Kolkata for their support and cooperation, and a big congratulations and sincere gratitude to all the participants across India for their participation, without whom it would have not been possible to conduct the program so well. Last but not the least, I show my heartfelt gratitude to Atal Academy, AICT, for sponsoring this 5-day-long FDP, both financially and technically. In this context, I'm delighted to declare that we will be organizing another virtual Atal FDP on the same theme with advanced topics and research areas during September 20th to 24th, 2021. Hope to see you again in the next advanced FDP to be conducted in September. A big thank you to everyone once again. With this, let's come to the end of this 5-day-long FDP organized by the CSE department of IEM Kolkata and sponsored by AICTE. All of you will receive your certificates from Atal portal, but before that, you need to give your feedback there. Thank you very much. Nilanjana, now we can end this session.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you
if
very much.
If anybody has anything to say, you may say.
Yes, we have given permission to every participant. They can unmute themselves and they can directly talk to ma'am.